Today, our video is about mastering YNAB to take control of your finances. When you first sign into YNAB, you'll be greeted with a clean and user-friendly dashboard. You'll enter your email and password on the login screen. If you're a new user, you can create an account by providing your basic information, such as your name, email, and password. Once logged in, you'll land on the dashboard, which serves as the main hub of the app. This is where you can see an overview of your budgeting process, track your accounts, and get a quick look at your financial status. On the dashboard, you'll notice that YNAB helps you stay on top of your budget with its envelope-style system, where each dollar is assigned a job. This gives you clarity and control over your money. At the top of the screen, you'll see the total of your budgeted funds, your bank account balances, and how much you have remaining for the current month. There's a lot of functionality here, so let's dive into the different sections that will help you get the most out of YNAB. Once you're in, you can set up your accounts by connecting your bank accounts and credit cards to YNAB. This will allow you to track all your transactions in real time. When you connect your bank accounts, YNAB automatically imports your transactions. You don't need to manually enter each transaction, but you'll still have the chance to categorize them as they come through. You can also manually add transactions if needed, such as cash payments or purchases made outside of your connected accounts. When you look at your accounts section, you'll see a summary of all your linked accounts. This includes checking, savings, credit cards, and even loans if you've set them up. For each account, you'll see a running balance of how much money is available. YNAB makes it easy to track both your checking and credit card balances. If you have a credit card linked, YNAB automatically tracks the balance, allowing you to assign funds to pay off your balance, helping you stay on top of debt. YNAB uses a unique approach to budgeting, and it all revolves around giving every dollar a specific job. To get started with budgeting, go to the Budget screen. You'll see a list of categories like groceries, rent, utilities, and other expense categories you set up. You can easily customize these categories to fit your needs, adding more as your financial situation changes. Each category has a budgeted amount that you've assigned for the month. For example, if you plan to spend $300 on groceries for the month, you'll allocate that amount to the groceries category. One of the most important concepts in YNAB is age of money. This means that YNAB helps you live off the money you earned last month instead of relying on the money you earned this month. This strategy helps you save money and avoid living paycheck to paycheck. The goal is to fund your future expenses, like rent and bills, with money you've already set aside from previous months. Let's say you receive a paycheck. When you enter it into YNAB, you assign those funds to your different budget categories. You can prioritize where that money goes based on your needs. If you've already budgeted for your rent and groceries, you can add any leftover money to categories like savings, emergency fund, or debt repayment. The idea is that every dollar should be working towards a goal, whether it's a bill, an upcoming expense, or building savings. As you track your spending, YNAB will automatically update each category based on the transactions that you enter. For example, if you spend $50 at the grocery store, you'll enter the transaction into YNAB, and it will deduct that amount from your groceries category. If you overspend in one category, you can move money from another category to make sure your budget stays balanced. This flexibility allows you to keep your spending in check without stressing over minor overspending. The Reports section in YNAB is where you can gain valuable insights into your financial habits. YNAB generates several useful reports, such as the Spending Report, which shows how much you've spent across each category. You can view spending by category or payee and get a breakdown of where your money is going. There's also the Net Worth Report, which helps you track the difference between your assets, what you own, and your liabilities, what you owe. This can be a great tool to monitor your progress over time, especially if you're working towards financial goals like paying down debt or increasing your savings. Another powerful feature of YNAB is its Goals section. Here, you can set specific financial goals like saving for a vacation, building an emergency fund, or paying off credit card debt. You can set up these goals based on your income and budget, and YNAB will help you stay on track by telling you how much money you need to allocate each month to reach those goals. YNAB will also help you track your progress and let you know if you're behind or ahead of schedule. If you're new to budgeting, the Categories section will be extremely helpful. You can create categories for every aspect of your life, such as housing, transportation, food, and entertainment. YNAB gives you the flexibility to create custom categories to suit your needs. You can even create subcategories within a main category to further break down your expenses. For example, under food, you could have subcategories like dining out and groceries. YNAB also gives you the ability to split transactions. For example, if you go to a store and buy both groceries and household items, you can split the transaction across two different categories. This helps you stay organized and ensures that your budget reflects the true nature of each purchase. It's a simple process. Just click on the transaction and choose the split option, and YNAB will ask you to allocate the amount to each category. For users who like to see their progress in real time, YNAB's mobile app is incredibly useful. It syncs automatically with your desktop version of YNAB, so your budget is always up to date, no matter where you are. Whether you're out shopping, dining, or on the go, you can easily enter transactions, track your spending, and make adjustments to your budget. The mobile app gives you access to all your accounts, transactions, and categories, so you're never out of the loop. It even sends you reminders for when you need to update your budget or track your spending. Another great feature of YNAB is importing transactions. When you link your bank accounts to YNAB, transactions are automatically imported, but if you're using cash or making purchases in a way that doesn't sync automatically, you can import your transactions manually. YNAB also allows you to import CSV files from your bank, so if your bank doesn't sync automatically, you can still keep everything up to date. This makes it easy to track all your spending and ensure that your budget is always accurate. YNAB's budgeting approach is based on envelope-style budgeting, where every dollar is assigned a task. This means you'll always know where your money is going, whether it's for necessities like rent and utilities, or for future goals like vacations or new purchases. By assigning jobs to your money, you create a clear and effective budget that works with your income and expenses. When it comes to managing debt, YNAB helps you stay on track. You can set up categories for debt repayment, like paying off credit cards, student loans, or personal loans. You can create goals within these categories, and YNAB will show you how much you need to allocate each month to reach your goal. The software automatically adjusts your budget based on your goals and payments, so you always know how much you owe and how much progress you've made. As you go along, YNAB's system will help you adjust your goals as life changes. For example, if your income changes or unexpected expenses come up, you can tweak your categories, move funds around, and update your goals to reflect these changes. The idea is to stay flexible and proactive, so you're never surprised by your financial situation. This is one of the key aspects of YNAB's approach. It gives you the tools to adapt and stay in control. You'll also get a real-time view of your finances with YNAB's cash flow projections. This helps you visualize how much money you have left in each category for the remainder of the month, so you can plan your spending accordingly. If you've overspent in one category, you can easily transfer funds from another category to cover the difference. And last but not least, YNAB's customer support is amazing. If you ever have a question or run into an issue, you can contact their support team and they'll help you get back on track. They also offer plenty of online tutorials, webinars, and help guides to make sure you're getting the most out of the software. I hope you liked the video. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials. If you have any questions or need help getting started with YNAB, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll be happy to assist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.